feathers.
It'll do.
Right in there with the old coffee grounds at the bottom. Good for you. I'll just let you know. This is another jersey that I handled. I got quite a few now. The maker is unknown. Starts with, it's an N with a circle around it. So if that, it hits anybody who knows what it is, let me know. Got them from a guy who used to do competition. They used to call these college. Well, that's what they nicknamed them, the college acts, I guess. Used for practice before they went into racing or something. So it's just a jersey pattern. He says he thinks they may have came from Japan or something. Possibly. It's drop forged. It's very even though nice. I have a little video of chopping today. Not a lot, so, I can't have the camera on me all the time, but we chopped some pretty big down timber, and it's held a hair-shaven edge so far, so that's pretty good. And to address something else, is this an axe that's too big to bring out? Is it too much? Yeah, are you kidding me? Absolutely, it's way too big. I don't need an axe like that today, or I don't even need an axe like that big in the winter, but who cares if I do? I seen a few people complain that some, and it's not just on me, it's on others as well, but that's no reason to carry out these big axes and stuff like that. My point of view is I don't want to just talk. I want to do the walking too. If I don't bring these out when the few times that I can get out now because of having a kid at home and stuff like that, and arranging a babysitter, I'll never get to use these because I don't own a home right now. I'm not homesteading or anything like that. So of course I want to bring all these out. I'm not collecting them to to show off. I'm collecting them because I want to learn to use them. I'm not I'm not a wannabe reviewer or something like that. I don't want to come off that way. So I do pack it out. I do want to swing it. I do want to just split a little wood for the fire with it. I want to do things with it. I don't just want it to sit there and act like a guru when I'm not, And, I don't come off that way, and I hope you guys understand that. I don't give you how-tos. I don't tell you what is the best tool, what the worst tool is. Just get out and do it. Stop talking. Just get out and do it. So those naysayers out there that give you crap about your gear's too expensive, or you don't need an axe that big, or these are mostly people who aren't there doing it themselves. That's pretty much it, guys. So for those of you that that like saving your money and buying a Grenski Bruksacks or something like that, or a woodlore knife or whatever, guess what? It's your money. You do what you want to with it. It's your axe. It's your it's your personal safety. Bring it out. Do what you want to. Don't worry about what people who aren't getting out there really doing these things are saying. Just a little rant, guys. Not aimed at any one particular person too much, maybe a little bit, but other than that, just enjoy what you're doing. Get out there. Hopefully I'll do an updated video on a lot of the axes I got now. I got a couple more in that I got to do, and one day I'd like to do a start to finish video on handling one of these, which would be fun. Like I said, it's not going to be a how-to because that's not what I do. It'll just be, this is how I do it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and maybe we'll get some more video before this is over. And thanks for being subscribers. Just to cover this as well, the reason I do this, guys, is because I'll get 10 PMs or some comments asking me what something is. So like I said in the past couple of videos, I'll try to just make a short clip about it, and then nobody has to ask anymore. Everybody knows this sheath is obviously very different. It's actually made by a place called Outlaw Saddlery, and it's a saddle sheath. And the reason I like it, obviously because it's way overbuilt. It's probably 12-ounce leather plus. It's very thick and heavy. And if you notice, I don't care about weight when I'm hiking. We're gonna do, 8 miles today. I just don't care. I don't care about weight, so I just tough it out. But it's very secure, so when I put it to the pack, I have a surefire way of making sure it sticks. So, and he comes in pretty standard sizes. He will do custom sizes for you. I have my GB AFA with him right now, getting a custom version done right to that axe. But obviously you can bring it around. And if you think of how you could attach this to your pack, it's probably pretty much endless. No matter what kind of pack you have, you can find a way to affix this down. This is the first saddle sheath I've ever actually got to see in person, so when I got it, that was it. Comes with a big D-ring here. I mean, you could think of a million ways to configure this to a pack, or obviously a horse, four-wheeler. I mean, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. But I thought they were really cool. I got a couple of them. I got one for my Scandinavian forest axe that fits it perfectly. It's his medium size. It's like it was made for it. I'll get some video of that in the future. And definitely the new one I got for the AFA coming. But he's a real cool guy. His name's Dallas. If that's something you like, I say contact him. He's been really cool with me. Ever since I showed this on Bushcraft USA, he's got a backlog of order. So I imagine it's probably going to get worse now that I showed it on YouTube. But get your name in there, and that's something he can do for you. Definitely a pretty cool sheath. Maybe in normal fashion, I'll snap a few pics for you up close, and you can see those at the end of my video like always. So just letting you check it out. Thanks. All right, so I'm out with Adventure Sworn today in usual fashion, and he's got a new axe he's brought out as well. And what do you have?
This is the Council Tool Hudson Bay Velvicut.
And that's the Velvicut, so that's their new line of axes. What's different with that than their standard Hudson Bay?
There's a few things different. It's different steel. They're using 51. Let's check it out. They're using 5160 steel instead of I'm not sure what it is what they used before. Apparently this is better. The geometry is a bit different. The pole is longer for better balance. It's got a lot of improvements, and it's definitely worth the price difference if you're willing to spend that type of money.
So how's the profile on it?
The profile is pretty good. It's a lot of people said that it's very wedge shaped, and it is. Yeah. It's more splitting oriented than something like a Grand Swords, which are usually a little bit concave. But I prefer this because I always felt like the Grand Swords never split quite as well as I wanted it to, and this definitely does. This definitely splits a lot easier. It's no splitting axe by any means, but it works well. But at the same time, from here up, it's pretty thin. It came very thin. I touched it up a little bit.
But you didn't have to do a lot of work to it?
I didn't have to do much at all. Some people were saying that the edge was quite steep when they got it, and this might have been the case previously, but the way I got it was pretty thin, and I was happy to see that. I just polished it a bit.
I remember it took you a long time to pull the trigger on this one, right?
Yeah, because I wasn't sure. When my Grand Swords handle started to give way, I decided it was time to
Now that's more the size of what? The small forest axe of the GB? Almost a little bit longer, right?
It's similar to the Grand Swords Ray Mears Wilderness axe.
Okay.
It's got that, I believe it's a 22-inch handle, 2-pound head. It's very similar to the specifications which I emailed them when they decided to do these types of axes, these Velvicut axes.
It just kind of worked out for you. That's how it came.
It was really good luck, I guess.
And what sheath option do you get with the Velvicut axe?
This is it's different. It fits pretty well. It's not like your standard sheath you get from Grand Swords, which just covers the edge and it has a strap around.
Like full pocket sheath. Yeah.
I know some people prefer that, but I don't trust that. Like, say I'm snapping the Grand Swords to my belt when I'm bringing firewood back. I have had it pinch off and come down and almost cut my leg.
And now you're carrying this on your belt when you're around campsite, right?
I carry this on my belt with no problem. I actually just
In case it doesn't translate on the video, obviously some things are funny, but that axe is very light and wieldy, so I mean I got a chance to use it today. It's very light.
The handle's very thin, which I like a lot.
I mean, using the bigger axes all the time when it come out, it feels hatchet-like to me, just like my Scandinavian forest axe does. But like same with Cody here. It's very wieldy in one hand. Any cons? What are your cons after taking it out a little bit?
I feel like, I'm not positive, but I think that the Rockwell hardness could probably be a little bit harder. Maybe
so you lose your shaving edge shortly after you start using it?
Yeah, it's a little harder to get shaving, and when I do get it shaving, it kind of seems to lose it faster than the GB. But,
and of course, remember guys, this is all opinion. This isn't an official review as a guru. We're just saying, this is what happens over. There are pros, there are cons. Nobody's getting paid to do these.
On the contrary, I actually had one of my Grants Force break, so perhaps it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, we should get some video of that sometime.
Yeah.
He had his Scandinavian forest axe crack on him, which which can happen to the best of them. So.
On my new one, I had the handle breaking. On my old one before that, I had the bit break.
So not always good things just because you pay a lot for them. Unfortunately, I've had great luck with it, but I do like the Velvicut. Definitely performed well today, and buy one for yourself if you want it and make your own opinion. That's the great thing about it. Don't take ours at face value.
Yeah, it packs well. It's lightweight. It carves really good. I wouldn't want a longer handle. I think this is perfect.
And that's where we differ. I like to carry a ridiculously oversized axe because it's so much fun to work with. But cool. There's the tools of the day. Later. See how much rain we've had. It's actually flowing down the trail, coming down from the hills. It's actually sprinkling right now, so we're about half a mile from the vehicles at this point, I imagine. I don't know what the hell Cody's doing in there. Playing in the water.